Hey guys, Daniel here from Northern Bricks, and today I have episode 2 of Let's Build a MOC. And in this episode we will be focusing on the mountain, the river right here, or the ocean I should say, the doors over there, those sliding doors, and the key points on how to build the mountain, how I do my rock structural stuff. And we will have some time lapses also in this episode. We're going to do the time lapse of the mountain, both sides, and of the ocean right here, placing down those studs. So yeah, stick around to the end of the video and let's get started. Alright everyone, so let's get started on how to do some rock designing. You mainly want to use a lot of these slopes. They don't have to be 1x2s, but I think that they're the best ones to use because they are very small and you can fit them in about any space. So I like to use them a lot. I have about 1,500 of them, so that's how I build my giant mountains. And you're going to need a whole bunch of those. Any other slopes will also work. You can also incorporate some more slopes in with that. And you're also going to want just some filler bricks for supports for the mountain. So when you start off building the mountain, you just want to do some basic outline basically. So we'll just kind of do a small one here. I'll do a little bit. It doesn't have, you don't want it to be very symmetrical, you want it to be kind of off-centered. So we'll go with that. And then you're going to want to take your filler bricks and just fill them in as you go. I would recommend gray or greens to put behind the cracks in the mountain because that's kind of the colors you see on the mountain. You see grays and greens because there's always a little moss on there. There's never just pure rock. You always have some color, different colors of some different rock types and all that kind of stuff. So always remember to not just use one color. I will do that. If you also want to use some inverted slopes, you can. I'm going to take that one out. And remember, rocks are never just straight plain areas. You want to make them as jagged and rugged as possible because they are never just straight structures. They are always really ragged and eroded away by the wind and rain and the loosening of the ground. So make sure to always make them look as realistic as possible because that'll make your MOCs come more to life and they'll look better if you kind of make them a bit rugged. So yeah, we'll just keep building this up. Yeah, you just keep placing them down until you have something you like, and then you move on from there. I think we'll just stop right there. As you can see, it looks really nice. It's just this basic rock design that you would keep using. You just keep expanding and expanding all the way down. I would first just go out and lay the basic outline of the entire mountain first before you even start building. So yeah, now that I've showed you how I build my mountains, let's get into the time lapse. So let's start with that right now. Alright, well I'm about to start the time lapse for this first half of the mountain, so stay tuned and we'll get right to the time lapse, I guess. So yeah. Alright, well that's it for this time lapse so far. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have another one soon for the other side, but for right now this is it for here. We got from about there up to there all the way across. This was about 25 minutes of building. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll get on to the rest of the episode. So yeah, be back with that later. Alright everyone, so now we are going to be starting the time lapse of the second half of the mountain. So I guess let's get started. I won't go the full thing. I'll probably stop at about right here, and then I'll just finish the rest off camera, because then you guys will pretty much get the idea of how I build my mountains. So let's get started. Well, that's it for this time lapse. I'm going to just go ahead and finish the rest off camera, mainly because it's going to get a little bit easier from now on, and I just have to continue the same thing all the way up. And right here will be the same as what I did over there. You just do some more inverted slopes, and that's about it. So I'll just go finish this, and I'll be back with the rest of the video. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to the time-lapse part of the episode. We're going to do the water this time. And I'm going to be placing down like 2,000 of these 1x1 trans-clear studs. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, well, I finished this up, and there's just a good look at that. I just placed down all these studs, and so there's nothing really too hard about that. You guys know how to place down those. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to have you guys see how I do it. So, yeah, now I guess we'll move on to the mountain, because I just finished that up as well. So let's go check that out. Alright, well, I finished the mountain, and I think it turned out amazing. Just some little things on that side I'd love to do, like adding in these plant details, which we'll do that next episode. I'll actually run over this and how I did that on the next episode too, with all these plants. And some of the mud layering on the top, we'll do that over there next episode. So, yeah. I mainly just kept the same design all the way through. Just from all the way down there up to there, all over. Same with that side too. You can see it's kind of the same, and then kind of goes out, goes back in, goes back out again, kind of like that. That's the main overall shape of it. It's kind of like, and then the doors here, I put those in all along with this room on the inside. We just got some blue stripes down there because this is a separatist base, so we're gonna have some blue in there. Some of that just kind of texturized detail on the top, along with this side. They're both parallel, so exactly the same, and just some supports there. This is big enough to fit one core brick perfectly, so that's why I built it that big. And on the inside here, you can see I use Duplo blocks because, you know, that works really nicely. I'll show you how I did that actually. Let me just grab some. So if you take, for say, this one, and you just put them there just like that, that'll work. And then take some 2x4s. They fit perfectly in there. So then you just fit them in, because you have the tubes on the bottom which go into these tubes, and they're the exact length of that, so then you can connect these just like that, and there you go, and it doesn't move. So that's what I did over here, all the way up and on this side. So you can see there's a lot of Duplo blocks, which is Lego, so it's not cheating. If any of you guys think it's cheating, it's actually not, because Lego makes these, so it is a Lego block. It's not a other like cheapo copy brand of Lego. It's still Lego, so it is not cheating or using other Lego bricks. So if you have them, I definitely recommend using them. They also work with plates, so if you don't want to put Duplo blocks into there, you can do that. Just make sure it's at least 2 blocks tall to fit these, because this is, each of these are 2 blocks tall. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. So I guess I can just show you guys the doors from the outside. We have just some of these pipes here, and then the actual door here. Just gonna take it out like that. And how I did this thing here, when you have the inverted slope, you want to raise it up 1 plate from the actual slope so that it'll fit in nicely, and then you just follow that design all the way up, and then even it out, and it should work. So yeah, and then it just fits nice way together, just like that. And put this kind of pipes in there. So that's it with that. And that will conclude this episode of Let's Build a MOC, episode 2. Next episode, you guys can look forward to doing some landscaping, a lot with combining the green and the tan together, and we'll do a whole bunch of landscaping on the top here, and maybe even start on the actual base on the inside, just some of the laying down of the kind of structural designs and that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's get into the end of this video. Alright, so that will conclude this episode of Let's Build a MOC. That was episode 2, and get ready for episode 3 because that should come out really soon. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and share this video so that more people will be able to see this and learn how to build better MOCs and get some more different structural designs going on their MOCs too. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.